Hey, what is going on, Scorpios? Butch Tarot here. I'm going to do your March read. It is a general read. It may not resonate for everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I'm going to be using the Wild Reflectionist Tarot. And with all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what message do we have for Scorpios for March 2025? Message do we have for Scorpio? Let's go, Scorpios. That's a banger. The first thing I see, Scorpios, I feel like it starts with a friendship. You know, friends first type mentality. Now, for some of you, this may be someone you're already friends with. For others, this is someone that is, a friend coming in. Like I said, it is for the whole month of March. But I feel like this connection, it does start off as a friendship, but I do feel like there is some kind of flirtatious energy back and forth. So kind of making it pretty obvious that there hopes to be more. There's hope of more. Not just wanting to be friends. I definitely feel like there's could be just some flirty banter, some, provocative jokes. But like I said, it's obvious that there's something more here. There's definitely a physical connection between the two of you, an undeniable physical connection. Now, with this person, like I said, I really see you getting a chance to really get to know this person. And one of the things I feel like you're really going to enjoy, like one of the first things you're really going to enjoy with this person, other than looks and, mentally enjoy with this person. I feel like they're very intelligent. And I feel like with this person, there's this vibe that, I feel like mentally you're on the same page, but there's this vibe that this person is genuinely a good person. And I feel like the way we see that is not just how they treat us when they want something. It's not about how people treat you when they want something from you. It's how they treat those that they don't want or don't need anything from. And I feel like this person's always the same. Now, for all you cross watchers out there, anybody who wants to, be on the good side of a Scorpio, let me start by saying this. Be authentic. Scorpios that I know anyway, now this is just my opinion, but Scorpios that I know, they love genuine people. They love people that are the same with everybody. You know, they don't treat certain people better or worse. You know, they're just, it's how you treat people. My sister's like that. One of my sister's biggest, she's a Scorpio. One of my sister's biggest pet peeves is people that are super nice to you when they want something from you. Like, years ago, she went on a date with a guy, and he was super rude to the waitress. And my sister was done with it right then. That's my point. Moving on. Now, with this person, like I said, even though there's that flirtatious energy, and sometimes that can be miscued into they just want a piece of this, I feel like there's a part of you that just feels like it's more than that. We haven't seen it yet, but I feel like your intuition is telling you there's something more than that. You know, this person wants more than just my goodies. You know, I feel like this person shows up. I feel like this person, you know, is going to be loyal to you. And another good way to get on a Scorpio side is loyalty, because Scorpios are the most loyal, some of the most loyal people I've ever met. You know, and they love that reciprocation. They love people that they can trust, people that they have transparency with. And like I said, with this person, with that high priestess and the moon, trust your intuition here. There's definitely something much more than just a physical thing going on here. You know, and I feel like when this person talks to you, you communicate and have open communication. You just feel how stable this person is and how just balanced their energy is. Like, again, you know, sometimes you get with somebody and you feel like they're hiding shit from you. Like, this person is not that. It's just like, you feel like if you ask them anything, they'll tell you. And that's a great way to build trust. And that's exactly what I see here. You know, the Knight of Pentacles, establishing trust. You know, and the more this moves forward, the more you find yourself thinking about this person and just kind of patiently waiting to see, you know, what's going to transpire. But I feel like you're hopefully waiting. Not that... I mean, countering the fact that, you know, sometimes when you're with someone or you have hope for a relationship with someone or you feel some sort of way about someone, but you're always kind of waiting for that shoe to drop. You're waiting for the red flag. You're waiting for the claws to open up and all the bones that drop out. That's not how this feels. It just feels different. Like you're hopefully waiting for this next step, to see where this goes, to see how far this can go. Because everything's fitting. We're checking boxes. Holes are going where circles are going where circles should be. You know, they keep showing up. Feeling like you can trust them. And I don't feel like they challenge that trust. Again, sometimes we're with someone and we feel like we can trust them, and then sometimes there's like some shady shit going on. You're just like, well, can I trust them? I don't feel like there's any kind of bumps in the road with this person. I feel like it just flows very naturally. And like I said, I mean, there's still a part of you wondering if what's going on is really going on. Well, let's answer that. Let's not leave you waiting. I mean, you see yourself fantasizing about a future with this person. You know, fantasizing about them, not just physically, but, you know what I mean? Like, filling in all those fantasies. You know, what you're going to do, how it's going to be, where you're going to go. I mean, that just shows you right there. My husband is, if you only have sexual dreams about someone, it's probably just sexual. That's just my point of view. I see new love. You know, you found love here. You know, and this person continues to show up, to put in the work, to nurture, like I said, with that Eight of Pentacles always putting in the work. This person is watering this flower, and they want to see it blossom. And that's how real relationships work. You nurture it, you give to it, you feed into it. I've talked about this before. It's like, it's like the farmer. A farmer just doesn't throw seed somewhere and just harvests it when it's done. They do everything they can to make it as successful as they can. They put the nutrients in the ground, they protect it. It's a lot more than just throwing seeds around. Now, when it comes to this person, like I said, there is more going on. What you're not seeing is, I feel like this person thinks about you and only you. I feel like this person's already all in. They're going to be all in very quickly with that Fool card at the beginning of the journey. They're not just doing this to have something to do. This person, like that feeling you feel like this person would tell you anything, all you had to do is ask. Trust your intuition, because I feel like that's exactly what it is. And it's a very loving energy. This person has a lot of love to give, and they just haven't found the right person till now to give it to. And I feel like you bring that side of this person out, which really kind of lays into this connection, really makes it as big as it really should be. I feel like you're not like anyone they met before, and you bring a certain side of them out, which is very Scorpio-ish. And like I said, they're all in. They're not going anywhere with that Eight of Cups in reverse. They're not walking away from this. I don't know what you did, but you got them. They're happy. And every day is just a little happier. I feel like this person thinks about you when you're not around. This person, they just can't wait to get back to you. They can't wait to talk to you. They can't wait to that message, the message, the text, the phone call, just being around you. They know what they want. They want to grab you and hold on. But like I said, I feel like they're a bit shy in love, and they weren't expecting to feel this way. But here they are. They're not running away from it, but they're taking their time. It's kind of like the ball is in your court type energy. And they're just happy where they're at. And every day they're just a little bit happier. I see a lot of happiness with this connection. I don't think I can say happy anymore. I'm not getting any red flags. I know I say this every time. Out of all the tarot decks, and I've seen a lot of tarot decks, I love this card the most. This Sun card. As in Sun cards, obviously it's not my favorite card of all cards, but as a Sun card, does this not just scream happiness? This is like blissfully happy. Like, I don't even give a shit. I'm not putting on shoes, socks, or clothes. I'm going to bang on my drum. Because I'm just blissfully happy. That's always great to get. This person, this connection is the start of a very long and happy connection. I feel like you're going to make each other very, very happy. And I don't say this. I don't think I've ever said it, but I feel like this is a beginning of a family. And I feel like that family, we have the Empress, and she's got the baby bump. Then we had the family card right behind it. I don't think I've ever said this, but I feel like the vision is to just start a family. Not just become a family, not just join your family, but I feel like there's an addition coming to this family in the near future. I don't think I ever said that. I try to stay away from that, but I mean, I feel like it's screaming at me, and it's just like, what? I can't ignore that. Like I said, I mean, they're all in. They just haven't told you yet. You know, they were in from the beginning. I mean, you knew it. You know, and when I said the ball is in your court type energy, I just feel like they're just kind of going, you know, when someone says, "Hey, let's play a game," and you're like, "Okay, let's play this game," and they're like, "Oh, I never heard of that game." You just show me, and I'll catch on, and I'll jump in. That's the energy I'm feeling here. I mean, you're showing them something. Like I said, I don't feel like they've ever felt this way, and they've never had this experience before, which is not uncommon for Scorpios because Scorpios are deep. They can go real deep, and they can take you to places. They can get things out of you that, I mean, me and my sister, I'm not overly emotional, but me and my sister has had some deep conversations where it felt like I just went to 8 hours of therapy. Like she can get right to it. And it's natural. It comes out, you know? Anyway, with this person we have some Leo, we have some Sagittarius, um, we have some Libra, some Aquarius. We had Cancer, so we had some Pisces. Taurus and Virgo. One of my friends, he's a Scorpio, and he told me something one time about Scorpios, like about himself. Okay, so, but I've learned since then, and I've actually mentioned to my sister, and she agreed with it. So I'm gonna say this, and it really seems accurate. Okay, so where Scorpios ruled in Mars, but they're a water sign. If you think of a Scorpio as this burning, one of those like a burning ball of fire, like just very fiery, and you submerge that ball in water. You know, you submerge it, but it's one of those. It's like a flame that never goes out. But as long as you keep it underwater, you're good. But if that bowl runs out of water, you're in trouble. So you want to keep feeding in the water, you know? It made more sense when I thought of it. The way he described it made more sense, but because you don't want to piss a Scorpio off. I'm not scared. Like if I was to say any sign that I'd be scared of, the number one sign I was scared of is Scorpio. When you piss them off. I know my sister. Trust me. Plus, I have a few cousins. Um, you don't want to piss a Scorpio off. You keep them happy, you're going to be very happy. You piss them off. And trust me, I know. One thing about a Scorpio is you piss them off to a point where, you got on their bad side. Good luck getting back on the good side because you probably won't. Me, my sister, she's my sister, so she gets over it. She gets over it. I told this story before. She was smoking in her room. She used to babysit me. My sister's 11 years older than me. So she was babysitting one time. And I remember she wouldn't let me. I wanted to watch a horror movie, and she wouldn't let me because she's terrified of horror movies. We lived out in the country. And her and her friend were in her room. And I said, listen, I want to watch a horror movie. I'm going to tell Dad that you're smoking. And she's like, no, you won't. And she, no, you won't. She's like, because I'm going to be babysitting you all the time when Dad's working. So You're not going to do it. Oh, I did it. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm spontaneous like that. First thing my dad walked into the door, I'm like done smoking, and she hides the ashtray in her top drawer. My dad goes in the room, finds the ashtray, freaks out. I laughed, and that saying "laugh now, cry later" was me, because she got me back over and over again. First and foremost, we all know I love hats. I love custom fit hats. I know you see them here, and you're like, yeah, we know you love hats. I don't think people realize, but behind every hat is another hat. Plus, I got a lot more over here. I have a problem, okay? But, you know, she took one of my hats and she put it in the dryer, which you can't do because it ruins them. And she used to mess with me so many other ways, and it went on for a while, and she got her revenge tenfold. So I know I messed up. But anyway, don't cross a Scorpio. It's not a good thing. Because Scorpios, like I said, they're very loving, they're very sweet, very loyal. But if you break any of that, look out. I learned that too because I dated a few girls, and they got on my sister's bad side, and it wasn't pretty. One girl, she broke my heart, and I was like, I remember confiding in my sister. It was the first time I had a broken heart. My sister, she was more like a second mother to me, not a sister, because she was older. But yeah. She was not having it. She's like a protective mama bear. You know what I mean? But one thing with my sister, sometimes my sister can be a pain in my ass, and sometimes, like I said, she's like a second mother, but like a mean mother, because she was strict as hell with me. But one thing you can never ask for anything more from my sister was loyalty. My sister would do anything for you. Anything. And I could call my sister up 3 a.m. if I had a problem, and she'd listen. She might not be happy about it, but she'll listen. Anyway, be good. Take care. Stay safe.